Good morning. Welcome to Kolonia in the old Polish farm. It's the end of June. I did mid-June off camera. You'll have to forgive me. I was just doing some grass work. We'll talk about it today as the day goes on. What we did and what you missed. But I'm just trying, you know, I'm drinking Antioquia. Juan Valdez origin coffee from the Antioquia region, the state of Antioquia or department in Colombia. It's good. It's in the Andes Mountains, so it's got like a couple of ranges that go through there. Very diverse climate, good coffee. So the FS22 videos are not doing real well. And it's not just me, I don't think. I think it's Farming Simulator in general. It's kind of lost its edge. Let's walk and talk. So I did a pilot episode in Louisiana for Farming Simulator 25 to see how it would do. Actually did fairly well, so I guess, you know, the viewers are not as interested in Farming Simulator 22 stuff or some of the stuff I've had going for a long time. They've just kind of lost interest. So I don't know, I tried to inject some new stuff into it that I wanted to do, the vineyard and everything. I'm going to keep playing, and as I have always said, I play for me and I share it with you, so yeah, I'm going to keep putting them up. If you guys don't watch them, well, maybe there's something else on the channel that you are enjoying. That's really all I can say. It is hard doing so many different Let's Plays at once, though, because you just kind of lose track of what you're doing where. And then it takes a long time to get back to it. We mixed up feed off camera on mid-June. So we've got about half full of feed in the cow barn large. I think I got some cows at 80% reproduction. We'll worry about that. What? In August, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I did have an egg pellet spawn. I didn't take it because I wanted to do it on camera, so we left it. These honey pellets are slowly coming along. Hopefully the potato plants will flower here, so the bees will have something to go after. All the hay bales that we got off of the area around the vines, we've got them stacked right here. That's the oldest hay bale we have over there. I need to fertilize that grass over there. I might spread manure on it here today. Garden's slowly coming along. Oh, had the contractors come in. We've got this building. We've now got this converted into our grape processing unit. So when we do get the grapes harvested, we'll bring them over here and process them into grape juice, in air quotes. And then the contractor's still working over there. It's taken a while. I mean, if you've seen this house over here that they've been working on, they've been working on that since we got here. Must be a union job. I brought silage down, but I've scooped a lot of it up to make the total mix ration. I should probably put a straw bale in as bedding. Oh, so I took on elephant in the room. I took on the baling contract for silage bales. I did 3 of them. They're delivering to 2 different locations. That was where I made my mistake. I did 3 fields that were located close together, but one of them goes to the sell everything, which is, that kind of sucks. But since I put that in to have some place to sell my solid fertilizer, it occasionally comes up as a delivery location for a contract. So these 3, I think, are gonna finish the contract that's gonna go there. So we'll take those, I guess. Yeah, let's get milk up and make sure the I didn't even look. God, I keep doing that. I look without seeing how much milk is in here. 3173, so it's almost 3,200, so it's almost 2. So I'll take 2. One of them will be a partial, but it'll give the dairy something to work on. I'll put the full one into the container because it is the quickest. But yeah, that's primarily what I did off camera, was those contracts. But I also, delivered the milk. I think it was at the end of the beginning of June when I actually stacked those. Yeah, so you've missed what I did off camera at the end of the last episode, and did mid-June before this episode. So a bit of work. Oh, I did clean up all the hay that was in between the posts of the vines and stuff. What I did is I got the T25 with the bucket on it, and it came up, picked it all out of there, threw it in a pile out in the open, and ran over it with the baler. Made it into a bale. So we're doing okay for bales right now for hay. Oh God. You know, every time. You gotta look both ways. You gotta take the time. I hate to do it because it doesn't make for good viewing if I don't. Makes for interesting viewing because we end up getting into an accident. So we're going to put this milk here. While it's offloading, I'll run around to this side of the container and make sure it's running on butter and cheese. And did I see that the other one had run out? So we'll go get the other milk and we'll bring it back. Did we get a cheese pallet out of that one yet? No. I think next month will be a pretty good month for dairy products. We'll see. I think maybe like 1 month's good, then the next month's not quite as good. Just because of where they are in the cycles of producing something. So 1 month you get like a couple more pallets that you don't get the next month, and it just because of where they are in the process. mean, as long as we want to try to keep it full of milk and produce it as much as it can. I think that'd be the goal, is to just maximize. And I don't know, we probably never will get there. But the dairy itself was just a little slow. So yeah, I'm not sure what we'll do in this. I could do more silage in this contract, but I don't know if I want to. You know me, I can't not do it at all. Which is why I ended up doing those ones, but I did them on camera, so you didn't have to suffer through it. But I wanted the money, I wanted the silage, and I just didn't want to skip June and not do, or skip mid-June and not do anything. And it's still running, so we should be good. Yeah, I think we are going to wrap this Let's Play up, but it's going to be a little while yet. Another couple of months, I think. In-game months, not... well, shoot. Might be months in real life, right? We get only 1 or 2 episodes out a week, and we're doing 3-day months. 2 months is 6 episodes. That could be 3 weeks. Yeah. But I want to get one grape harvest in. I want to get at least grape juice delivered to the restaurant once we get it built, or the tasting room. And then maybe that might be a logical finale. So we have restored Cousin Bartholomew's farm to its former glory. We have expanded it into being one of the biggest dairy producers here in KOLONIA. And also expanded to bring in the tourist crowd with the vineyard and the tasting room, the winery, so to speak. I got the bale spikes on the front, so I got to turn around to get the pallet forks on it, to get the pallet of eggs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out here. I'm going to grab one of these straw bales. I'm going to throw it in the cow barn for bedding. And then we'll get the pallet forks, we'll get that egg, and then we'll have to put the bale spikes back on because we'll need them to load the silage bales. I got the other, I got another trailer loaded with the ones that should complete one of the other contracts. But then there's a handful of bales out in the field that we'll need to pick up that we can take to the biogas plant to store over there and use as need be. Drop those off. Grab the pallet forks. Go get that egg pallet. I should feed the chickens while I got the I'll do that when I come back, right? It's funnily. Funnily. I can't speak this morning. I don't know. You know, English is my first language. It is funny, all the little jobs that you have to do that take up a lot of time. I think I was saying when I was doing a Missouri farm episode the other day, is that I pretty much keep busy dawn to dusk when I'm playing this game. Doesn't all make it in the episode, but I am busy the whole time. I don't know if it makes for good viewing to see everything that you do or not. Try and make it interesting for you. I don't know. I can't do as well as, you know, some of the other content creators that are almost cinematic in what they do. I play on console. It's kind of a slight limitation, but you know. I'm intimidated by PC because I'm not that tech savvy, but it would be really nice to have a stick. Oh, we could, I guess we could drive through weeds growing in here. So I haven't really gotten too far since last time we were over here on yeah. Oh, we're killing weeds when we drive over them. There's that. Oh, fence, huh? Got a fence up. It's new. Oh yeah, so we're gonna spread manure today. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, I'm gonna look for jobs to do so we don't have to cut more grass. Maybe I'll do it off camera after we run out of time. I don't know. What was I going to do? I was going to feed the chickens. I think I picked it up with bale spikes last time, didn't I? Get it with ballot works. Can. I got it. I got it. Premium chicken feed. Get out the way if you want the feed. Come on, chickens. There we go. I gotta remember, next time I harvest wheat, not to sell all of it. Although it is kind of nice to have the chicken feed in the bag rather than have to get it with a bucket out of the, I suppose. It's not that much. Depends on the visuals, what you want to. I guess it'd be nice just to be able to feed them our own stuff, though, you know? Alright. We'll put the bale spikes back on. But we don't need to pull out just yet. So. Oh, that's a little too tight. A little rough on the, or a little aggressive on the controller. I am tempted to get wheel and pedals and the Thrustmaster farm stick. What I'm afraid of is I won't like it now. I've invested, you know, whatever, hundreds of dollars into it, or that it won't work. It's also really hard to find the Thrustmaster T128P wheel and pedal set. I don't know if the farm stick will work well with, say, a Logitech wheel and pedals. And I can't justify getting the next the more nicer, more better. I can't English really. So I'm pretty sure these are going to sell everything, which is at the biogas plant. It's gonna be fun backing that in. I'll have to double check when I get there. Make sure we're doing the right thing. So the 3 fields that I did was the 2 fields that were kind of across the road from the other farm, and then the one that's over here along the track. So I've got you can see the mower, the portrait there, and I think the baler's under that tree. Because this field's another one that I could take a contract on for future. And then down there you can see the kind of in the upper right in the field, you can kind of see like a little splash of green and red and white. That's the Zetor 25K with the bale wrapper on the back, and I think there's 3 or 4 bales in that field that I'm hoping we can keep as excess to the contract. But one field was going to sell everything, and 2 fields were going to the whatever South Valley Biomass Energy Plant or whatever it's called. So yeah, I've got those silage bales from like previous baling contracts. Those could go in. I try and just do the silage at the during the winter time. Keep the fermenter cranking, producing as much energy as possible. This is going to try my patience and yours. So first, let me pull up the contract screen, make sure we're doing the right thing. So these are the 3 baling contracts I took on fields 18, 19, and 21 because they were close together. What I should have done is taken all the ones that went to South Valley Biomass Energy, or all the ones that went to sell everything, because then I could deliver and probably end up keeping more. But anyway, so field 21, I don't remember which one that was. I think we got 5 or 6 bales off of that field. I'm hoping this will be enough. Let me work on backing in. I tell you, okay, I think we're close. I don't know how much longer it's gonna take. It's hard with the controller. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. To have subtle movements with the wheels, the steering, and to really feather the accelerator. I'm a button masher anyway. But anyway, I think it'll take it strapped or not. So let's get into the trigger here and see what happens. So maybe it has something to do with the straps, because this is to sell everything. So let's. Well, what's wrong? It doesn't like the height? Is that's possible? Goodness. Am I gonna have to go get the T25? I might. Well, that's a pain in the butt. Oh wait. What? What did it take? Okay. Is it just slow? I don't know. 35%, it took one bale. Okay. What am I doing? Good Lord. Let me take the rest of the straps off and see what happens. So anything happening? Is it like really, really slow? Well, I don't see the 7,000 anymore on my trailer. Okay. I don't know why that took as long as it did to figure that out, but okay. So we did complete one of them. Let's go see if we can complete the other two. So Big Blue's got our regular bale trailer. Oh God. Sorry, I don't know. My throat was getting. I had to cough. I think I've got 5 bales on there that I'm gonna try and get away with delivering 5 to complete the other contracts. So let's head over to where I got Big Blue parked. And then if we can, we'll get the T25 out. We'll load up the remaining bales, take them out to the biogas plant. Or maybe we'll defer that to later. Well, I'd like to do it. I'm always afraid, although I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen. I think it did in FS19. If you completed a baling contract and left the bales in the field. Oh wait, yeah, and left bales in the field, they would disappear. If you collected. So I want to get the bales out of the field. I think I put 6. Yeah, I was afraid I wouldn't have enough. I was gonna try and get away with 5. What I should have done was put one. Nah, it's fine. 6 will complete it, I think, no problem. And then we'll get to keep those 3 and whatever's in the other field. I don't know if it was 3 or 4. Climbing a little slow. I really enjoy this map. I really like this map. It is such a good map. It's just so well done. So I started that Let's Play on the Louisiana map, which is kind of neat, and it'll be fun, but hey, here's the thing, and look, map makers are incredible. I can't do it. I wish I could. Even if I had the skill, I don't know, my OCD, it would take me absolutely forever because I would want it to be perfect. So, for example, the Louisiana map, town on there just seems kind of meh, kind of plonked down. Base game productions, not a whole lot of effort put into driveways, yards, streets, that type of thing. And then when you contrast something like that to this map by Rajot GPLAY, I mean, everything is so immersive, so good, so it looks so real. Okay, so this is the South Valley Biomass Energy Plant, I think. So, do I unstrap? I think I do. Maybe it, yeah, you do have to unstrap. And that's why it wasn't, okay. Well, I think we'll just deliver all 6 of them and see what happens. All of them, and then we made like 2,000, so we might have delivered one more bale than we absolutely had to. That's okay. Oh, articulated, careful. I wanted to go, but I didn't want to get in front of them. That's bales loaded. As I was loading them on there, I was thinking how perfect it is that these are 3,500 liters, right? And I think the hay bales are 4,500. So that's, between the two of them, 8,000 liters. Our capacity of our feed mixer is 10,000. So 2,000 liters of straw would be like a good mix. Rather than taking these up to the biogas plant, I should just keep them down here at the farm. I don't know where. But it might be a good way to mix my ration in my feed mixer, because I just take one silage bale, one hay bale, and then top it off with straw to pad it. And it's easier than having the, you know, the bucket with the wheel loader, or with the T25 with the little bucket to put the silage in from out of the pit. It's an idea. I think I'm gonna go in and have an early lunch at 11:30, and then I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna do the manure. I'm gonna need to go back and get the T25, obviously. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back, bring the T25 over here so I can put the bucket on it, get the manure spreader on this, and then I'll go have lunch. But I'm gonna, I don't know. Nah, I'll just go have lunch. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, yeah, finishing up lunch. It's 12:30. I didn't do any of that stuff I said I was going to do. Go get the T25. We're going to go and do all that stuff now. So I got the bales out of the field. So, and I don't think it's a problem, but let me collect on the contracts, make sure that money gets transferred into our account. So there's all the money for those 3 contracts. It's like 13,500 euros. That's not bad. And then we got all that silage. So now I'm tempted to go do the other ones. Which is probably not great. But yeah, if I had more silage bales, it would certainly make things easier for mixing up the feed. Where would I keep them? Here, we're already very crowded. And I could move the hay bales to that wall, keep hay on that wall, and put the silage bales over here maybe, and then keep doing straw along that wall. I could tuck, because then the roof, it would just run off the top of the roof right onto the... Well, if I put silage back here, it wouldn't matter, though, because they're wrapped. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not a ton of room in this yard to do a lot of stuff. Alright, so let's go. I gotta go get the T25, because I need to put the bucket on it, because I'm going to need that to put the manure in the manure spreader. We're going to put or spread manure on the grass field around the vineyard so that we can get that fully fertilized and get more off of it next time we cut it for hay. And I've got all the equipment here. This field, there's one up there, and then one out by the other farm that, man, it would be a shame not to take those contracts and get them done. more for the silage if nothing else. So in July, I should have wheat fields ready to harvest. I'm not sure when I got them in. I'm not sure if I got them in at the very beginning or not. Of the planting window for wheat. It'd be a shame if I didn't. But I'll try and do the grass work off camera as much as possible if I can. I'm sure I'm going to run out of time anyway, so you probably won't have to suffer through watching any of it. You just see the aftermath when we make money afterwards, right? That's the fun stuff, getting the money. Alright, so bale spikes. Off. Bucket. On. It's just a couple of pins and stuff. Yeah, we use the Ursus on the manure spreader. I'll pull it out though. I mean, we could use the solid fertilizer that we make, but I don't think we'll be able to process all this manure through the biogas plant anyway. Oh, this could use some maintenance. Just need to do it before it gets much worse, but I'm on a roll. Can't stop now. See how quickly I can get this done. Okay, well, I think that's about it right there. I think I went wide here and missed a little bit, but other than that, I think that's got it pretty good. Crank it around here, miss that bush, and we'll call that good. Well, it's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not quite sure how this is going to come together. How much have we recorded since lunch? A little bit. I don't know. So I'm tempted to take the grass contracts. I got the manure in this bucket. Might as well put it in the trailer here. I should just fill it, but I don't want to spend the time to do it. And now to go put the bale spikes on that because that's what I'm going to need. But let's park the manure spreader up. I'm going to go with, I'm probably out of time for the episode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably go ahead and take those other grass contracts and do them off camera. Because I can't help myself. You know how that goes. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.
Tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. I know you wanna see me fall.
PlayStation